The shelter's behind me over there, but there's a lot of people here. I'm going to tuck my backpack off in the woods so it doesn't look so obvious. I can tuck it right in here. I'm going to upgrade to a camo or a green backpack. Probably should have done that years ago. Okay. Nobody will see that. Sun's only up for another hour and a half or 2 hours, so let's go check out that shelter. Outhouse. Look at that. When I first saw this little one, I got all steamy. And then, there. Oh, yeah. This is going to do great. There's enough room in here to stay out of the wind. If it starts to rain, I have a tarp I can hang up in here. And got a pretty good view out through the slats. And this is a hiking trail. It's very regularly used, but I don't think so much in the dark. And there are homes all around the bay in the harbor here. So there's no fires, of course, and got to keep the flashlights low, but we can manage. It's all right. People started to build a couple of bedrooms on this side, but it doesn't look like they're in good shape. The other side's definitely the best bet. In through here, yeah. It's the main living part in there. Here, it's a really nice patio area to sit. This is going to be great. The wind is whipping up, so I'm going to grab a hoodie out of the backpack. And we'll do some beach combing, see what we can find around here. There's a little lighthouse down there, too, I want to check out. Definitely a good spot to tuck the bag away. It'll be dipping down to around freezing tonight. Possibility of a little snow, too. So good thing for that driftwood shelter. Good thing for layers. I got fleece-lined jeans I got for Christmas from the in-laws. Thank you very much. Will make a difference tonight. And I got a fleece hoodie from Terry Kyle. So put this on and go look at the beach. Hope I find a big chunk of ambergris. That'd be good. All I see so far is seaweed, seaweed, seaweed. I love how people cobble these things together. Wouldn't want to sleep in this one. It's right on a trail. And they're working with what they got. Maybe things have washed up on shore and thrown together somewhere that you could probably crawl into and stay out of the wind at least. The objective's over there. Keeping a close eye on it, but not too close. Anybody lingering around there for an extended period at this time of the day is very likely to be camping in there. How could you not want to do that? I'm sure I'm not the first. From here I can see when the tide comes up, it'll get fairly close, but I should be okay unless it gets real stormy. Beachfront property. The lighthouse is not that exciting, and it's barely even blinking. I don't know if that's normal. I thought they were big octangular things with somebody living in a shack at the bottom changing light bulbs every once in a while, but it's the way of the future, I think. I'm laying low in the woods here away from the trails for the next 40 minutes. It should be getting dark by then, and I can start hauling some gear over. I don't know how many people are going to be walking their dogs at night with flashlights, but it's a possibility because the sun does set at, 5:15. So people aren't even really off work and home by then. But we'll see what happens, and we'll just go with the flow. Way too much activity here still. Back to the woods. The trails got pretty quiet. I don't see anybody down that way or anybody coming down that way. So I'm going to grab the backpack, get it into this shelter. Spoke too soon. There's some dog walkers, but doesn't look like anybody else after them. They're gone. Time for the backpack. Right. Quick peek from behind here. Don't see anybody, so make a break for it. Okay. All right. It's now we're in the dark. Great, something's coming, but I'm committed now. I'm gonna just walk over there and lay low. I think it's about a 7-minute round trip to that lighthouse and back. I put my backpack there. She's just about out of view, and it's time to crawl in there. Okay. Here we go. Moment of truth. Now the other dog walkers are on their way back. She's still on the way out there, so I'm going to hide on this side of the shelter. All right. Okay. It's really nice to have a bit of a windbreak. That makes it feel warmer right away, and I can keep an eye on them from here. Two down and one to go, then I'll crawl over to the other side. Actually, okay. Those two down. I'm going to crawl over to the other side now if the other dog walker is nowhere to be seen. Okay. Yeah, it's a go. Around the corner. And home for the night. Perfect hideout. I can see things around through all these little cracks. Of course, there's people coming right for this place, so I'm a photographer. That's the story. That's always the story. Oh, hey. Great photos out here. Yeah. Great photos. Well, I got a little eager. A lot more people on the trails. And I find when I break out the full tripod setup, that looks more legitimate and they give you some space. So what I got here is the whole stand. Pretty much dark out there. So I'm gonna start getting things out of the bag. I definitely want to get a sleeping bag opened up because it's a little chilly for sure. Somebody back again here. just walked right by on the other side. It's still really early, but it's dark. So I'm going to need the flashlight. And it's windy, so somewhat windy. I'm going to get the tarp set up to kind of block any light and block some wind. It's been a little windy, it's been a little stormy, but it is time to crack step 2. Aside from the wind, the biggest problems I'm going to face tonight are the tide, seaweed stuff all over the place, and this stuff doesn't fly. It gets here on the water, and the rain and snow is a possibility. I looked at the radar. It looks like there's spotty things that could be coming through, and the roof on a driftwood shelter is not exactly watertight, so this windshield may turn into a rain shield, and I got to be up early. The high tide comes at 9:30 in the morning, approximately, and the sun's up at 7:45, so I got to be out of here definitely before then, or close to then, because that's when the dog walkers start to come down and investigate what riffraff are camping in their driftwood shelter. I think I'll be okay. Looks like from where I am now, the sea level is at my feet, and looking over there, looks like I'd be okay. And if I'm not, I can run up the hill. I'm not in trouble. No worries. Brought everything but the kitchen sink today. We're making steamed hams. This seems to really warm the place up. Anyway, I've got slices of ham, which I'm going to steam. A thing of rice that you're supposed to steam in a microwave, but I'm sure I can steam it while I'm steaming stuff. And speaking of steaming, Green Giant simply steam Brussels sprouts. So in an unusual meal, I'm going to steam these things. Old family recipe for steamed hams. There we go. Easy peasy. It's going to work great. They're designed to be boiled in water, so I'm sure they can be steamed. Get some hams in there. Hunkered down here. Not going to lie, I've been crying a little in between shots. Being honest, things have been tough. But there's nothing we can't fix with a little steamed hams. That's steam from the steamed hams we're having. Rice, of course. Rice. I don't know if that cooked really well or not. You're supposed to microwave that one, but I figured steaming it would work out okay. Anyhow, of course, what goes better with dry brown rice than some leaky Brussels sprouts? those are good. And of course, the star of the show being these steamed hams here. My time frame is I got to be out of here when the sun comes up, which is 7:45. And right now, it's probably about 11 when people stop coming around. So I'm eating late, as I always do. We all know that. But I don't get to sleep in. It's that time, bedtime. I'm hunkering down on this mattress here, surrounded by seaweed things. Going to my sleeping bag. And, it's such a strange, cool place to be in for the night. Good morning. Short and sweet sleep. There's people on the trail, so I got to get out of here. Real.
Sandwich has a new video.
Hey guys.
How would you describe your communication style?
May I? Classic. Complex.
He struggles to.
I have the ball, so I do the talking.
This is what I'm working with.
Rendezvous. No. Hey guys, I'm Sambucha, and today I will be replacing myself with a